Basic learnings in every public or any school, every home should include the following learning. Largely ignored up until this point. It says it right on a dollar bill. I don't care if you're of school age or not. A child has touched a dollar bill. Either somebody has given it to them to hold, or, allowed them to make their first purchase holding a dollar bill. And they need to understand at an early age what these dollars actually mean. Because the transfer of these bills carry heavy weight, and you have to have the knowledge with you. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private, which means we, as the people that live in this country, put great amounts of trust to the people that are government employees. We walk around blind, believing that they're working in our best interest when they are not. And unless you stand up to them and make demands that they do their jobs correctly, they are like spoiled children. They are the spoilage. They will spoil everything now and in the future because they are unmonitored people. The national debt itself is an indicator of government employee spending that gets out of hand and out of control. It is most evident and easily seen when you make your everyday purchases. When you purchase gasoline and you notice that the cost of gasoline went from under $2 to over $3, and it happened fast, that is the government employee overspending, okay? When the basic essentials needed to prep a meal, bread, eggs, milk, to feed your family, when you walk into a grocery store, you see those prices escalate and they don't easily come back down. That is an indicator that government employees are overspending, using your hard-earned money, which they have made multiple avenues to take large portions of that money. Every day when we make purchases, sales tax goes directly to the state employees, okay? You have to be cognizant and aware of what's going on in this world. Our national debt is out of control. Last time I looked, all taxpayers are carrying $800,000 on our back as a result of national debt. Every citizen, regardless of age, is carrying national debt. It's all dictated at the point of which you have to pay and file taxes. You have to be cognizant of the road. Government employees are evil people. They do not care about you. They don't make payments against national debt. They don't care about your health. They have zero concern because they're evil fucking people, okay? Every one of them are. If there is additional funding, they are not supposed to hold it in these general accounts that's off the books, where no one can see what those dollar amounts are. They're supposed to return that money to the Treasury of the United States of America to pay down the national debt. They are not supposed to hold on and accumulate funding. It's not right. It's immoral. It's incorrect. It is not how this country was set up. This country was set up so that all government spending had to be budgeted, appropriated, and approved, and then it was monitored to make sure it was properly used. This country has no one overseeing any of those things. On the back of your dollar bill, there are two forms of evil in the United States. The government is a pyramid scheme of evil. These horns right here, the horns are representing two things. The fact that you walk around blindly and you trust government employees to take tax dollars that come directly from sources of income to use those in beneficial ways without looking at the, you're not looking at the national debt. Do you see the eye? You're not looking at the national debt climbing as a result of all of their activity used with their pyramid schemes. All communities have this thing. It's called a trustee. Trustee. Those people were originally put in place to be the people that raised red flags. They were supposed to monitor the money that was being budgeted, appropriated, and funded to ensure that it went in the right directions, not to have, approve pay increases for government employees, not to give them additional benefits, not to, they were not allowed to approve anything. They were supposed to raise red flags. And who changed all that stuff to meet their greedy needs? We don't know. They did it themselves underhandedly, and it changed the whole flavor of this country. I could go on and on and on with these dollar bills. I mean, the writing's right there in front of you. If you can't see the weight of the national debt and the cost to live in this country, because you're not saying anything about what government employees are doing, and you think they're your friends, I just don't know what to say. In God we trust. In God we trust. We're in debt.